Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please no derogatory comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Yes, so I couldn't say anything, and it was just shameful. Something that you've been doing for years. Somebody will just come and destroy your life, and you're not the one calling him up and down. Somebody that shed tears to be with me. Something happened, and
this is I don't know.
the ring you gave to me, the wristwatch, the promise, as in, what was all that about?
He gave you a ring, so you guys were engaged or something?
He gave me a ring.
They are telling you all this is a lie.
Yes, and even a promise wristwatch. I have everything here.
So now, I want to ask you, now we have a period of when he didn't come. Now we now have a period after the list came out. So now, I want to pick from that time now. From that time up till now, apart from the time that he said go and die, did he make physical contact with you? Did he try?
No. He sent somebody to threaten me and tell me if I do not debunk this, he will not talk to me again.
Okay.
And I sent him a message directly that, what do you mean you won't talk to me? Were you talking to me before? Because I've not heard from him since 2019.
Okay.
And suddenly, you understand, if you don't talk to me for that long, is it now? I didn't even care about all those things till one of the bloggers actually wanted to use me. She said, "Oh, this person was your ex, Abby, or you guys are still dating. I don't know, sir." She wanted to use her brain on me. So
okay.
When she came, I'm like, "Why?" She said, "Because I just commented on Iyabo's page, and Iyabo has been the one saying so and so to Johnson about me." The lady said. So I'm not saying
okay.
I would say a thing like that for, because she has been to my house, even though I knew there was more. Even if he said she's discussing, I'm not stupid. Then she was coming close to me. You understand? I can't believe, Iyabo is his so-called sister. She came to my house severally. Then I gave her a role in my movie. She gave me a role, which I thought was a sisterly thing to do.
Was that period, the time that Iyabo came to see you in your house, was that the period where you were at home bleeding?
When I started
said, okay.
Yes. I actually cried to Iyabo that my boyfriend did this, and
No,
she was actually
blogs.
consoling me. Then I was emotional.
I am not blaming her for apologizing. She has no choice. Emmy, apart from not having money to go to court, apart from not having money to go to court, she must have even faced intimidation and threats. And she has no choice. Because everything is down for her. I'm not sure. According to some where I got some news, she can't even act again. They have taken out of the actors, whatever. Remember all these excuse me. Remember all these pastors, they also control the acting, whatever. They fund them. Remember, they give them money for funding. So with that, they will listen to them than listen to their member. A member cannot just come up and say, one pastor or one rich man do something for me, and the others will they will support that member. When they need to do movie, they go to rich people to fund their movies. So that's another reason why she cannot even fight him. Apart from not having money, she can't act again. She's not okay again. Are oya. She has ti gbé àgbélébù tó máa gbé for life. Bó ṣe wà yẹn. And remember the kind of life they two are living. Remember there was a time she said she has a baby too. So she too herself, they have done some waka waka where don't destroy their lives already. Okay, you say Sule is a member of AGN. What do you expect? So how will she fight? How will she fight him? There are so many ways she cannot fight this case, other than to come and say, I am sorry, I retract my statement. Number one, probably to go back into the movie industry. We have been seeing pastors with the actors, inviting them to church, endorsing pastors. All of them are looking for what they want to chop. And that is why it will be tough for things to work right in that country. Very tough. Everyone, almost everyone is looking for what they will chop. It is only where belle face. All of them they are where belle face. Their conscience, they don't get anything they call conscience.
Yabo was consoling me, you know, and then she went to tell him, and he sent me a message that I'm going to tell every Nollywood story person about us. I'm like, can you imagine somebody I'm hiding? I've never agreed to update you. So the lady asked me to go and delete that comment from Yabo's page, which I did. She now told me everything Yabo said. I'm shocked when she wrote that thing she wrote. I'm like,
Which,
she just
sorry.
said herself.
Okay, so sorry. Which statement was this? Because you know, initially you said you just wanted to say your own part. You didn't want to bring other people. But now that you mentioned the statement, which was the statement they asked you to, you put up a statement. What statement was it that you were asked to delete?
No, I didn't delete it. No, okay, no, I just said beautiful. Yeah,
That's
just beautiful. That's all. I am always, you know, saying beautiful on her post. There was no maliciousness or anything.
So he asked you to delete that post.
No, a lady. I don't actually want to call her name. She did.
Okay.
She did a write up on this issue. You know.
Okay.
She came in. She came into my life with her own malicious intent because she's been doing that anyway. So she now said I should go and delete it. Now that I don't know my enemies, I don't know my friends. So I went back after hearing what she said, and I deleted it.
Like wanting her to stay away from Yabo.
I unfollowed her. So when I followed her, I said, wow, I can't believe. And I said, thank you so much. You know, I can't believe you told me this and all that. I was, you know, saying, oh, she now said, but now she want me to do her a favor back. I said, what is this? She want me to send Johnson a message saying that she wants to write about both of us. So that she can come in and bring us together and all that.
So is this person a blogger or is she in your industry?
Yes, Stella Dimoko. She inserted herself. I wasn't going to call her, but she brought herself inside. Okay. She posted on her page now and removed all her, saying she will not reply. I have all our chats there. So, you know, I called him when my dad had a stroke 2 years ago. So, that's the time where I was chatting with Stella. And then I think I went to Ghana to receive an award, and she said, why didn't I tell her, you know, why don't I give her my gist? I said, because I know her, I'm not somebody to sway anymore like that. I was understand. Stella was now saying he doesn't owe me. If I don't go and delete this, he doesn't owe me anything. My dear, I was pregnant 3 times. Do you know that? What's your business?
3 times.
He was in contact with Stella because Stella couldn't have known.
She now told me she thought I had a baby because I had to lie that I had a baby.
Okay, she actually confessed that she lied, that she had a baby because they've already seen her with pregnancy. Mewa and Shelley. It's just to refresh our memory.
How can you come back and take care of my baby? If I had a baby, is that how Stella is going to give my child away like that?
Wow.
She told me that's an innocent child. If there was a baby, is that how Stella would take that baby and give it to Johnson?
So this means that all the while she was in contact with you, somehow
with her.
Which is where I'm going, because all the while she was in contact with you, trying to get your stuff. That means she was in contact with him as well.
Yes, she was sending people to my DM so that I can tell them what the problem is. You understand? That's why she went and did that PSA immediately, because apparently they were fighting. She was the one who collected that money. What's Stella's business with collecting 2.5? Stella was the one who collected it just to send it to me, because I heard she insulted my mother. That's how she came about in this story.
Sorry, I don't get it. Sulaiman preferred to give the money to Stella to give you than to give it to you directly.
No, she said, since I know now, and this is bringing another problem, he should send. You understand? Because that's when he said he didn't want to help me. Until Stella said, I'm like, Stella telling you to help me. How is that possible? Wow. You're not even angry that I heard it from another actress. He was telling Stella to tell me that he was not dating again. He's not dating her. What's my business? If he's not dating her,
Okay.
is that what you're
He's
saying?
showing that he's not dating Chioma Okoye.
Yes, that's
So-
his own problem.
So he was trying to mend that thing so that maybe you people could still get back together.
I don't
But he
know.
didn't tell me. He said he wasn't going. He said he wouldn't have sent the money if not for Stella.
Yes, no. He said that while this argument, because they started saying blackmail or something. That was
Okay.
the money I asked for. My dad asked
Okay.
for. Yes. I lost 3 people in my house. She said it's a bogus story. I don't understand. 3 people cannot die in somebody's house.
It's
I don't know
possible.
what's bogus about it. What is bogus about it? If I say I need 100 million, she be somebody I know. I don't understand where blackmail is from.
Now, did she give the money to you?
She did. She now said that she sent her a text direct to thank her. And I said thank you and thank him too. That's all. Since Stella is the woman that I'm supposed to text my history to, I didn't tell her anything about my sickness. I didn't even say anything. I didn't tell her a word.
And you didn't grant the interview?
No, I did not grant any interview to anybody.
Okay,
I did not. She just wrote that thing and inserted her own. And, it's a PR now. She has to work. Stella is good at what she does. But, she lies too much. That's the one thing about Stella. She doesn't know where to stop.
Okay, so I want to bring your attention to something. I think the battery, maybe this lower battery will soon go off. But if it goes off,
Thank you.
I will come back live. You can join the live. But before that, in case it doesn't, okay, you said we should continue. So what I want to say now is that I want to say something. I want to say that from the whole, this scenario you just described, because I personally didn't even hear of all this, but from what you painted, could it even be that from inception, he asked her to stylishly come and meet you to see if
Impossible. There's nothing he cannot do. They asked me to debunk, which I said I'm not going to
debunk.
And they offered to
Oh, they want debunk it,
which is
you are
why they started
debunked.
that 10 million naira there.
So who offered the money? Was it Stella or?
No, it was another lady. God bless in Ebusom. I have it on my phone. You understand? She said I should just do it and debunk and all that. You shouldn't be the one telling me this thing. Sule, Justin should be the one telling me. You understand? I don't understand all those messages. I'm dying. You are telling me to debunk.
She has finally debunked.
And
you debunk
the
it.
same person that was claiming she needed connection with someone. She needed you to talk about
please
that
tap.
person.
Love and likes, even on YouTube, please.
I'm now the evil person again.
So that's why I want you to look at it from that angle. That from the get-go, it might be that to be sure that you don't talk. You understand? If I keep a secret with you, if I keep a secret with you, and I don't want you to tell a third party, and I now see that maybe people are saying stuff, I can send a neutral person to go and see. Maybe you will tell them the secrets. Are you with me? Because from the old issue, it seems as if that's what happened.
I didn't tell her anything. I just said we are not in talking terms. She said she wants us to come back together. You understand?
I know
that. I'm the one angry. She didn't even know that. For what she said, she didn't know I was ill, which I find very, because she posted 30 publication on that. You understand? So I don't understand what she wrote. So
she posted
that 0.
The publication, was it about your ailments or about your relationship with Johnson?
No. About she wrote about us in 2009 for you to know that it's either she gave him the number right from day one, having her plan, or probably, I don't know, because those things are a long time ago. I've known Stella a very long time ago. I've always had this issue. The first time she wrote about it, I told Encomion, and they suspended her. And she told me she was going to destroy me. So I don't know if this is the method she used, but that's the wrong method, because I don't know how to. When you ask me something and I need to say the truth, I will say the truth. You understand? Okay. I'm not that kind of person that you are going to silence in any way. There is no power that I'm scared of anymore.
When she came back to now ask you for this interview, this exclusive, you didn't see anything, a red flag, because obviously years ago she said she was
exclusive. She just said she wants to expose.
Okay, she wants to expose him.
Anyway, that is the end of the where it ended, where I saw it. Now, when she was coming out to say this, she already mentioned that they said they wanted her to debunk, and she said she was not going to debunk. Probably she thought it was a fight that the public is going to fight for her. And let us take note of one thing. Most of these are our actors and actresses, especially the rich ones among them. We've always like, is it the acting giving them such money? Why is it that some selective ones are the ones that are rich? Is the money actually from acting or from something else? Especially the female gender. The male, the male, they are not doing so well. Many of them, they are struggling. It's only the female. They will buy car, Range Rover. How many times, all of you living in abroad, how many times have you seen people driving Range Rover anyhow? G-Wagon and all that. For Halima, anyway, I don't pity Halima. Nǹkan tójú wá lójú ń rí. But the point we are trying to bring out of the case is there is no justice in Nigeria. There is no law. Where the poor and the rich. Thank you. What is this that you put on my head and nose? Thank you. Ta ló sí ẹni gifter yẹn? Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Aluko. Thank you very much. So I'm sorry, somebody put cap and mustache on my face. Now, we wonder their lifestyle. They have influenced a lot of young ones wrongly. They are not a good mentor, role model. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Are we still on TikTok? Please power tap. They are not good role model in any way. Now wetin she find, she see. I no pity her. Any girl wey wake up, he say na to dey follow man collect money. Any man wey get money na to follow them. Anything wey their eye see, na then look for am. Na then look for am. No be today we dey hear say Yahoo dey cut head. Yahoo dey cut then dey cut on your comot. Then they cut punani. Then they cut any part where they see say they work for body. And most times that women will be victims. So me, I no pity them. If you cannot work with your own hand, you have to wait for a man to give you money. And all this God of men, I know what I am saying. Ẹni tí ọwọ́ bá bà nínú yín, tó bá fi ṣètùtù, wàláhì wọ́n fi ṣètùtù gbé. I can't say this one in English. Whoever understands English better than me, please translate or reinterpret what I talk now. Translate and write for me. If they carry you, they do sacrifice for their glory and money. You think they don't do it? Erori is so near. Ram where they tie put for ground. Then go tie you. Put for ground. Òun lọ̀rọ̀ Halima. Àtàwọn tí wọ́n bá ná bá sùn. Ẹni orí yóò dilé. Some people will carry you and say, come, if they give us money. Some ladies wey sabi waka. You no go know say that your left friend when they waka. He don't fortify herself. Fortify her body. Say any man no cannot use her. You go korofo. Follow her. Say, oh yeah, one man they give us money. He say we should bring people. You go follow. Out of greed. Out of say you won't get money. You follow them. Today, most of people wey don't be old people, where their life no gets, no people pastors spoil their life, oh, now they spoil their lives by themselves. Some women, I will tell you this fact, with facts. No be pastor. Now the waka where they waka, people where they waka with, rich people where they follow. Now then use them. No be one ancestral spirits. No be one generational cause for they follow them. Now the waka where they waka destroy their lives today. That they cannot trace it. So this is a lesson. Now we see all these actors and actresses, especially the actresses, how rich they are. We just, the young ones are following them. They don't know the waka where they waka. There is an interview that Bimbo Akintola granted. Bimbo Akintola, if you are talking about A-list actresses, I give it to her. She's one of the people I will watch a movie again and again and again. But we have not seen her involved in any scandal. She's not rich. She's just an average girl. An average woman. Now, listen to what she said about how they become rich, how some of them become rich. And our young ones think, say, once you enter acting, no, is automatic richness. The only thing you will get is popularity, except you are doing something else. The only thing you get is popularity. If you are good, they will be calling you for job. But to think, say, you go become billionaire from it, you are lying. I have moved close to them. Not move close to them. They used to use my house in those days when I was in Nigeria. Around, at least they've come to use my house like 4 or 5 times. They come to act in my house. I was asking them, I said, how much do you pay for acting? They said, lead actor collects 100,000. I said, then, I said, that's Yoruba, Nollywood. I said, 100,000. They said, yes. That was when I started questioning. Then where do those ones that are big, that are rich, where did they get their money from? I said, okay, maybe they were doing business. But now we know better. Some of them, what they are involved in, you will be shocked. Let's listen to what Bimbo said here about how they become rich.
Is that people can't understand where the money is coming from, because we all know what the industry
Sorry.
is about. We all know how much people earn and understand what it is, right? You can't know what
I want you to start from the beginning.
the industry is about. Understand where the money is coming from, because we all know what the industry is about. We all know how much people earn. We all know how much you can earn. Except you have money from
Executive Olosho.
you're from a rich family. Then some of the lifestyle that we see, especially on social media, can be real. And if it is real, where is it from? Do you understand? So, like, a lot of people come up to me, the way I can explain it, this is how I can explain it with being truthful, is that people come up to me and they say, oh, look at actresses, they are very rich. I say, I don't know about that, because I'm not rich. I said, when you see them, ask them what they do. I say it all the time. I say, ask them what they do. I say, how much? We know how much they sell film now. You know, because the Ryoko come past 4 million. Is it not 4 million naira? Or 5 max?
Did you hear? If they want to sell film to the likes of Netflix, DSTV, she said it's 4 million naira. So is it the 4 million naira that is buying them car of 100 million, 150 million, G-Wagon, Range Rover? It is only in our country that we don't ask questions. It's only in our country we celebrate riches that does not have foundation. She said, how much did they sell the film? She's not lying. She's part of them. She's a veteran. You cannot mention Nollywood and throw Bimbo Akintola away.
That's how much a whole film is now. So, we know how much they sell for Africa Magic. Africa Magic just went back to 4 million. They went down to 1.2. A whole film with everybody, all of us inside.
Did you hear? She said Africa Magic has even dropped the amount. He said with all of us inside the movie, how much then they buy us?
Everybody, we know how much it is. And then yes, there's also Netflix, and Netflix is international, so obviously the money is also bigger. But we still know what people earn for cinema films. We started with cinema for Netflix, and then that boosted people. But we also know how much those films, how much you make for those films, and we know how much you make. So for a lot of actresses that I see, I don't know if it's from home, if they're from very rich homes, maybe the money's from their home, or there's other businesses that they're doing. Because there has to be with the amount of wealth that some of our colleagues show. Yes. And of course, we've also heard stories of, actresses being wanted by politicians, actresses dating politicians, actresses doing
where our public fund is going,
getting paid for it. So we've all heard that. We all know that things like that do happen.
Yes.
But it's not just actresses that do that. Women in Nigeria do that.
Yes.
Because the poverty level is pretty high. Isn't it? So a lot of women are on the level of whatever it is I can do to sustain myself and my family, I'm going to do it.
She said some of them are even involved with politicians. So as we are talking about pastors meddling with politicians and politicians donating public funds to church, to mosque, let us not forget that our actors and actresses, they are part of our problem in that country. This is coming from the horse's mouth. This is coming from the horse's mouth, one of them. She said, don't let us forget that they are dealing with politicians too. They are dating politicians. After politicians will steal our money, they will carry it and use it for these Olori Buruku shows that call themselves actress. And the same people will be the one to come and tell you they are activists. You know, sometimes I just look at our people. When somebody will come out and say, I am fighting for the masses. I am fighting on behalf of injustice. The question I ask, if you have been part of the riots, there is nothing you are fighting. If you have been part of the riots, you have eaten from the riots, you cannot bite the finger that fed you. Stop lying to us. And that's why I don't take them serious. That is why some of them, I don't like seeing them. Because I know they are part of the people destroying things in that country. They are part of the people they are using to work against justice in that country. When anything happens, they will raise them up. You see, somebody said one of the actresses recently built a house, a big house, for her parents and open it. They will quickly raise them up to go out and speak. They will come out like they are speaking for the masses. Suddenly, you see them change the scenario. They will change the scenario. You heard what Bimbo said. By now, some of us know that they are part of the problem of that country. And that's why I see them when they say they are fighting justice. Wọ́n kàn fi yín gba owó lọ́wọ́ politicians, because politicians ló tì wọ́n síta. Pé ẹ lọ pariwo, go and distract them. Be part of it like you are part of it. And they will gather you. Gather gather them together. Wọ́n gba owó orí yín lọ́wọ́ politician. Thank you, Abusi 101. Wọ́n gba owó orí yín àtowó orí àwọn ọmọ yín lọ́wọ́ politician, and they will come up pretending like they are for you. And that is why you have seen that no matter the protest they have, at the end of the day, cooking lori, because it is business for them. They will collect the money, share it among themselves, and go back into their cocoon. Until they ask them again, anything happens, like, oh yeah, gather yourself and go out. Go and talk, there and talk. Of course, you won't be there when they are doing their meeting. That is why you see some of them are richer than the other. They are all doing the same acting job. I mean, they are not. They are all doing the same acting job. As for Sule and Halima, it is what Halima chop that belefua. You understand that my English? Now waiting person chop. Now in belefua. Anything where you chop, it go belefu you. Now money she find go. Sule, they look for somebody for whatever purpose. It's not only Sule now. She cannot look at all over the men all over the world and just pick Sule. Say, Sule, we dated for 6 years. Steadily. Those face cap where you they put her for her, now mean they buy them so that you go they take and disguise when you want to come and see me. So they will not know. Now Halima talk am, no be me talk am. According to Halima in this narration, I will buy you face cap when you are coming. Nobody will know you are the one. When you were doing it, now so bloody they come out from my body, you still they do and go. Ori tie o wa pe you as a person, as a woman. Say person when no be your husband though. When no be say marry you. Come carry you. You they come out eje for body red. He can't they carry while you with the red. Oh, mokpori eti buru as obìnrin. Come and mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ara ẹ. Come and fi bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn as obìnrin. Ẹni tí ò ṣọkọ ẹ, ó wá gbé ara ẹ lẹ̀. ayé kí gbangba. Ayé kí gbangba. Ẹ̀rù ò tí ẹ̀ bà ẹ́. You no even fear. You no even fear. Say make them know. Ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ó jẹ́yàn mọ́ láyé. Because as you are, you have been reduced to nothing. So when all these people are doing their whatever they are doing to get power, orí àwọn èèyàn kan ló máa ń gbà body. I said it 2 days ago, how many days ago, in one of my shows. I said not everybody will be their sacrificial lamb. No, only very few. Koriwa má gbọ́ body. For example, when they will tell you, my father said, as many people that will come and touch my sweat, your life will be better. Not everybody that touch the sweat will be a sacrificial goat. Or they only need 1 or 2 to use as a sacrificial goats. And that is why they do that kind of program regularly. That got them the power they have today. That got them to the stage whereby whatever they say, people cannot reason. I know a case. This is not even a story of somebody. It's very sensitive and too close to home. So it's tough for me to say the story. We all see that person and we know that person is finished. That person is just existing. Because ó ti torí ẹ̀ lọ síbi tí ó yẹ kó ti bọ̀. Kò lè kó ṣépè, kò lè jẹ́ èèyàn mọ́, kò lè ṣe nǹkan téèyàn wáyé wá ṣe. Torí pé kí ni wọ́n ti lò fún iṣẹ́ níbi tó lọ. Níbi tó lọ tó ń pè ní sí church, wọ́n ti lò. It's a story that is too close to home, so I can't put the details out there. A kò ń wo ni a mọ̀. Gbogbo wa dẹ̀ mèrè pé ó mà ṣe o. Ta ló fẹ́ yọ báyìí? Ó mà ṣe o. Tó bá tiẹ̀ yọ, where is the person going to start from? We are talking about somebody that is already 50 plus. Ó wá dàbí atẹ́gùn. Ó wá dàbí atẹ́gùn. Ibi tó dẹ̀ lọ ni. It's not everybody that will be that they only need 1 or 2. Tán bá tún máa renew, they need 1 or 2. When they are to renew again, they need 1 or 2. You are the one calling them men of God. You are the one that put that tag, men of God, on their body because they say they are pastor. Shebi, you are living with them inside their house. You are living with them. You wake up and sleep together and eat together. That is why you know their intention of starting a church. That is why you know their intention when they tell you, everywhere I walk, when I walk through somewhere, where anywhere I step, come and step there and follow my footstep. And that is why you believe when they tell you, come. God said I should anoint everybody. That is why as many that will touch this my shoe, their life will never remain the same. Of course, some people will touch the other shoe. Their life will never remain the same again forever.